All right, what's up? It's Bruce Hill, New Skills, New You. And this was a tweet I saw. Shout out to the Tweet Talk podcast. It was a great idea, just like having discussions around tweets. And the question was, are you sure it's anxiety that you're feeling? Now, mental health is a real concern. I want you all to take it seriously and take that time for self-care or get the help if you need. So, moving forward, a lot of times though, as a sales professional, one of the biggest problems I had when training new people was getting to pick up the phone and call. And I'm like, yo, those people need your help. Those people have a problem that you can solve if they wouldn't pick up the phone. I'm like, why are you not picking up the phone? And they had a lot of anxiety around picking up the phone. Now, there's two parts to that. Anxiety often manifests itself as like trembling your hands, maybe your heart rate increasing, your breathing gets shallow. Here's a very interesting reflection. And Simon Sinek pointed this out. Those are the same symptoms of excitement. That is the same physical description of excitement. And I believe in his talk he mentioned the difference between excitement and nervousness. We call nervousness, anxiety, whichever word you want to use. We reframed them like, hey, look, you're excited to help serve these clients that have problems. And guess what, too? They're going to pay you to do it. So you can get excited about picking up the phone and calling. And that helped. But there was something else underneath that. A lot of times we mislabel emotions. Let's say, well, Bruce, I'm afraid to pick up the phone. And I think fear is a biological response to danger. Okay, pay attention. Fear is a biological response to danger. One time I lived in Cincinnati, they called me like, Bruce, don't go outside. I'm like, what's going on? They're like, Bruce, a tiger got out of the zoo. All right. I want you to be afraid if you're walking along the streets of your city and you see a tiger. I want you to, your heart to increase, your breath to be shot. I want your hands to shake. I want you to get out of there. Right? Adrenaline starts pumping. Run. Okay, I don't want you to be brave in front of a tiger. But here's what happens. The mind interprets uncertainty the same as it does fear. What does that mean? I can tell you, hey, you got to go talk to people and tell them about your business, whether that is a scheduled Zoom call, whether that's a webinar, whether that's an Instagram DM. I do phone call training for businesses that have dedicated sales teams. For most of my entrepreneurs, my small businesses, especially the solopreneurs, don't worry, we're not going to do any phone training unless you want to. I can teach you some things. What I help them is hear yes more often without sounding salesy. That's what I do as the big core offer for the business. Help you hear yes more often without sounding salesy. And what we had uncovered was it's not fear that's stopping people from asking for the business. It's uncertainty. So that uncertainty, I don't know the outcome. It's possible that they'll say no. It's possible they'll hang up. It's possible they block me. And we come up with all these scenarios in our head. We don't know which one's possible. So the brain's like, I don't know what to do. Fear. Now, that pops up and that anxiety, that nervousness. So once we remove that uncertainty that, hey, listen, nothing bad is going to happen if someone tells you no. And that's actually a good thing because you're closer to the person that's going to tell you yes. And I do a training on what to say when they say no. That's one of the fun ones. So now you're like, wait, I don't die. It's practice, so I get better. And I go find those people that want to work with me, that are excited to work with me. I go find those people that want to say yes. No, it's just a step closer to yes. And we talk about, actually, links in the bio, hear yes more often. I believe that webinar is next week. I don't care when you're watching this. It's probably next week. I love doing that one. Hear yes more often. So now they're excited to reach out. They're like, man, this could be the person I'm looking for. Now they're excited, like, oh, I'm here to help change this person's life. And they're excited where they used to be nervous and anxious. And how do we do that? We gave them clarity that removes the uncertainty, which gets misconstrued as fear, which gets manifested as anxiety. And now that clarity, we can be excited. So, hey, I'm Bruce Hill, New Skills, New You, helping service-based business increase their revenue by hearing yes more often. I hope that helped.